10 steps up, 10 steps down. I've counted the number of steps on my staircase. This might seem like an odd thing to do, but I urge you to do it as well. The more you begin to pay attention to things like this, the more you begin to notice that things are not quite right with this world. I started this counting after a distinct loss of time while going up the stairs. How long should it take to climb 10 steps? If you're young and healthy like me, then it doesn't take long. But why then do I travel up the steps and 10 minutes have passed? I had put some rice on to cook and set a timer for 20 minutes. I went up my steps, and when I looked at the timer, 10 minutes had already passed. It's an alarming feeling, like you've lost control. I was confused more than scared at first. I started counting the steps after that. It was always 10 steps down, but the steps to go up were sometimes more than 10. I would go up 15 steps. Not possible. It was around here I began to get scared. I didn't have an explanation for this. I spent an evening pacing up and down the steps. The number going up was sometimes 10, but often it was much higher. I counted 34 as the highest, at least the highest on that day. The scariest day was when I went downstairs and made some breakfast. I tried to go back upstairs to shower. I started counting as usual and began to get alarmed when I counted to 50. I stopped in place and looked up, and I could visibly see the top of the staircase. It was a mere 5 steps to the top, but every time I moved, it moved as well. I counted 100, then 200, 300. I started doing 2 steps at a time, but it got me nowhere. I was still 5 steps from the top. I tried to leap, hoping I could reach the top, but I would land in the center of the staircase. I closed my eyes and ran up the staircase as fast as I could. I eventually found myself at the top. It was dark out. The morning sun had set long ago. I had lost my whole day climbing the stairs somehow. I tried to avoid the stairs, but it is harder to do than you think. Most of my items are upstairs, my clothes, my computer. My only bathroom is up there. I would brave the stairs, counting all the while. Most of the time, you only get 1 or 2 extra steps. But then there was the day I climbed the stairs longer than ever before. It was a Friday night and I climbed the stairs, counting all the while. 100 steps came and went, followed by a few more hundred. I grew more frustrated and unnerved as I climbed. By the time I hit 1,000, I was freaked out, covered in sweat, and my heart thumping fast. That's when things started to change. The dull white walls of my house started to take on a nebulous quality, like I could pass through them into a starry abyss. Stars twinkled around me. I felt floaty, yet my feet remained on the steps. The top of the staircase no longer seemed to hold the upper floor of my home, but instead a giant maw of some unknown beast. Green specks of saliva spilled from its mouth lined not with teeth, but with human-looking hands. They beckoned me forward, eager to grab me and pull me into that vortex. I screamed and turned back, running down the stairs. 5 steps. It took me 5 steps to get back down. I look at my staircase again and everything looks normal, but I don't dare try to climb it again.